And then another. You might think you had everything. Listen to this.
Well, I don't know where to start.
Well, where do you start?
Oh, come here, darling. Oh.
Hey, don't wake the kids. Oh.
You little beauty. Oh, Daddy loves you. Every day.
Hola.
I'm Janet.
Busty, Janet.
Well, what do you think? You're my last trick of the night.
You're my biggest treat.
Do it quick.
Damn!
Isn't this interesting? A new study by the American Psychological Association says people with dark triad personalities are likely to engage in victimhood and virtue signaling to extract wealth, attention, and power from others. What are dark triad personalities? Narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. All personalities associated with malevolent traits. The study found that psychopaths are more likely to exploit the natural human urge to help those who are suffering by exaggerating or lying about their victimhood for self-gain. Researchers focused on people who make a public spectacle of their suffering, label themselves as victims, and demand compensation for their pain so they can take advantage of guilt-ridden people. Now, who does that remind you of? I could go on for hours listing all the hate hoaxes over the last few years, where individuals have faked attacks on themselves so they can play the victim to extract sympathy, power, and resources from an increasingly gullible public. Now, who does that remind you of? People are effusively over the top in broadcasting about what such a good person they are. Chances are they're the exact opposite. Chances are they're actually a dark triad. As opposed to psychopaths, the study found that narcissists are more likely to engage in virtue signaling than victimhood because of their grandiose view of themselves. By juxtaposing themselves against the wickedness of the accused, they seek to obtain reflective virtue. By hoisting a metaphorical pitchfork and joining the unhinged rabble, they too can burn the witch. Now, who does that remind you of? 1. Feigning victimhood via over-the-top theatrical displays of fabricated suffering. 2. Claiming a non-physical abstract, words, speech, or someone defending themselves is itself a form of physical harassment and violence. 3. Establishing that accusation alone is enough to confirm guilt. 4. The expectation of an immediate apology and recantation even if the accused has done nothing wrong. 5. Discouraging others from defending the accused by making it clear this would incite the mob to target them next. And 6. Mindless persecution fueled by contrived moral panic and mass hysteria. Now, what does that remind you of?
Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care.